Hello, today I'm going to teach you the Impasto technique. So we'll draw a rose today, okay, using these palette knives as you can see here. Okay, so what I've done to the canvas is I've given a thin wash of the color of the rose that I wish to do. Today is red. I've chosen shades of red and orange, and there's a shade of yellow here as well. So with these colors we're going to do a rose using impasto technique. Okay, so what you have to do is give a thin wash of the color with the color red, and then do this drawing with dark brown. Okay, do this drawing and then we'll get started. Let it dry completely, okay, and then we'll slowly start from inside of the rose. Okay, so let's get started. We'll pour some yellow and orange on the inside part. Put the colors directly on the canvas. Okay, so I'm pouring some yellow and orange here. Okay, to the first inside two to three layers. Using this palette knife, I'm going to just spread it in. Okay, mix the two shades and just tap the colors and keep filling. Okay, if you want, you can mix the two colors on the canvas itself. Okay, you're free to do that. So these are thick paints right straight from the tube that I'm using without any mixture of water. So these are thick paints that I'm using. Okay, yes, so this is how I'm going to spread these colors. Okay, keep practicing impasto technique. Pour the colors, mix the colors, and with gentle strokes keep patting and spreading the colors. We are creating a rose here. Okay, so the inside part of the rose we are trying to do with some bit of orange and yellow. Now I'm going to add some reds here as well. From the third layer, I'm going to start mixing my reds. Okay, so mixing the reds here. Okay, you're free to choose your color of rose. I like all shades of roses, but I chose to do red today. If you see a rose closely, you will have many shades. Okay, just not plain red. So there'll be colors, orange, shades of oranges. When there's light peeping inside, there would be tinges of yellow as well. There'll be dark reds as well. So I'm just holding my knife this way, and I'm just trying to spread the colors. Okay, you can do it in this stripe. You can give different layers as well, but you have to wait till the first layer dries out. Okay, yeah, you can keep pouring colors on top, on one layer of the other, and that ways you'll get a lot of depth to your rose. Okay, it's fun to use colors like this. Experiment and explore different colors and strokes. Okay, using palette knife. Palette knife is very versatile. Just keep practicing. The more you practice, the better you will get. Okay, so as we slowly reach the outside, okay, the rose, I will start adding little darker shades as well. So here I'm doing I will mix a little bit of orange here. Okay, I'm mixing, as you can see, mixing the colors here. I'm mixing the red and orange right here on my canvas, right? Just keep spreading the colors like this. Okay, these are thick colors. It will take a while to dry up. Okay, if you want to add additional layers, just keep adding, but first just wait for the first layer to dry up. Okay, as we move further, if you want, you can add a little bit of brown to it as well. You can add a little bit of brown as well. Okay, I'll use a different shade here. I'm using here burnt sienna, mixing with red as we go further away from the bud. So a little bit of burnt sienna. Here I'm using a Scarlet Lake red color. So I'll just pour the red color all over my rose flower that I'm doing here today. Okay, now just keep spreading your colors like this. Okay, just keep spreading. Experiment with different colors. This is a rose. You can attempt any kind of flower here. So first what we did is give a thin wash to the canvas, outlined the basic shape of a rose. I outlined the rose and then I let it dry, and here comes my second layer. I'm just roughly spreading the color. Okay, and this is a very easy technique. There's nothing much to do. All you need to do is, if you think this is a very thin layer, you need to add additional layers to it, please do that. Okay, let it dry and keep adding colors. Now this is a masking tape that I've fixed to this sheet of canvas. Now once it gets dried up, It's for my convenience. I put here for the video tutorial. Just take it out. You'll have a clean edge to your page. Do not leave any white spaces at the edges. Spread them across. Okay. Now if you feel you cannot see the outline that you've drawn, you always take a tissue and keep wipe clean your knife. If you think that you cannot see the outline, you can just scrape some bit like this, some bit of your paint like this. Okay. I'm just scraping off the outline here a little bit. Outline from the edge of my palette knife. What I'm doing is just trying to figure out the creases that I have drawn here and there, not everywhere, but in places I want it to show a little bit and give a depth to this painting. Do experiment and explore with palette knife, Impasto technique. It's very versatile. You can do a lot using this technique. A lot of nature scenes, flowers, seas, skies. Comes out so beautiful. So here goes the rose using Impasto technique. Thank you so much.